Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of TarotCelebritea with your boy Ducky. Today, we are going to be reading some cards for Sung-jae and Joy. So, this was a recent request from TikTok. So, here I am. If you haven't seen my TikToks, well, what are you doing with your life? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I just started a TikTok, but I wanted to show some love um, to someone who requested this video from my TikTok. So here we are. So remember to take these videos with a grain of salt. Remember that these videos are for entertainment purposes. And why is that, you may ask? Well, that is because we do not have Sung-jae nor Joy here to confirm nor deny that what I'm seeing in the cards, how I'm interpreting the cards, whether it's resonating with them or it's not resonating, we just don't know for sure. That's not to say I'm not correct, but we don't know for sure. So just remember to take these videos with a grain of salt. And without further ado, let's get started on this beautiful reading for Sung-jae and Joy. So let's start with their combined energy. When Sung-jae and Joy are together, or maybe when they talk about one another, what is the combined energy like? What is their energy? We got the lovers in reverse. Wow. So for those of you that are wondering, were these two in love? Did they have something? Maybe they did have something in the past, but now it's no more. The lovers is ruled by Gemini, of course. Upside down, there's a disconnect that has happened. And currently there is some kind of disconnect. So let's keep on going. The Six of Pumpkins. Oh, that's good. Okay, okay. So let's get one more card. This card feels good. And the Eight of Pumpkins. Okay. So I'm seeing like there's a lot that these two have done physically in regards to like accomplishing things, accomplishing goals. Because we got the Eight of Pumpkins, and here you could see this little guy, this little person who is working on their skills. So I feel like Sungjae and Joy, when they talk about one another, when they think about one another, they really talk about how one another has really refined their skills. The Six of Pumpkins also showed up, which is all about generosity. You can even see the switch here, giving some candy, giving some coin, giving some money to these little trick-or-treaters. And that's what this is all about. This is all about generosity, being giving. So Sungjae and Joy, when they talk about one another or they think about one another, they know that they have really received a lot of great skills, and they have received a lot of great tips on how to refine their talents from this connection. But it seems like something happened where like this connection was separated, maybe it was forced to come to an end. um I'll get into a little bit if it's romantic or not, but I'm not really seeing if there's romantic connections here or anything. I'm just seeing that something, they worked on something, they got what they needed, they got their money, they got their coin, and now they're on to the next project. They're on to the next thing. But yeah, something happened. Maybe mentally and intuitively, they're in different places in their life, and that's okay. And maybe that's something that caused them to split. But regardless, for those of y'all that are wondering, or if you're fans of these two, um, I don't really see that there's any bad blood or any harsh or hard feelings here, because both of them really gained a lot of great skills. They gained a lot of great talents, attributions, maybe accolades as well from this connection, and that's great. So let's keep on going. Let's start with, since we're already kind of going with this lovers here, let's focus on, is there a romantic connection here, or was there a romantic connection? Let's see. What is the romantic vibes like between Sung-jae and Joy? Oh, okay. We got the world in reverse. Okay. Unfinished business with the hanged man. Whoa. In reverse. Okay, so unfinished business, unable to let go. So romantically, ooh, I'm getting one of two things. Okay, the first one can be romantically, these two have yet to get closure, or maybe they have yet to let go of previous romantic connections. And so romantically, these two may not be compatible just because there's a lot of things that from both sides, um, there's a lot of things that need to be let go of. There's a lot of things that need to be completed, that need to be finalized before they can move on romantically, with whatever endeavors that they choose to do. But that's the first thing I'm seeing. The second one is for those of you that are like, wow, I thought there was a connection here between these two, and now Ducky is telling me no. Well, listen, with these two cards coming up for like their romantic vibes or compatibility, we got the world in reverse. Maybe there was a connection here that they didn't act upon, or they didn't really get closure on. So maybe they are holding on to something. Maybe there is a romantic connection here, but regardless, I'm going to go back to the first thing that I said. I just don't think that they're in a good place to really offer their love and to receive love in return, just because there's things that have yet to be completed. They have yet to flip the page and turn the page and be on to the next chapter in their lives, and they're still holding on to some things. So for those of y'all that are like wondering, is there a romantic connection? I don't really see it. I don't really think it's a good place for either of them to really consider love right now. So let's see, what are Sung-jae's thoughts about Joy? When Sung-jae thinks about Joy, or when he talks about her, what does he think? What does he feel? What does he say? We got the Hermit. Ooh, wise. And at the bottom of the deck, we got the Ace of Bats in reverse. Okay. Now let's see Joy's thoughts on Sung-jae. When Joy thinks of Sung-jae, what does she think? What does she feel? What does she say? Ooh, we got the Nine of Cups. With at the bottom of the deck, we got the Seven of Bats. So let's start in reverse here. So when Joy thinks of Sung-jae, what does she think of, or how does she feel about him? She thinks of someone who's just very emotionally pleasing to be around. Like, look at all these people that are just like gushing over this ghost. I feel like that's how Joy views Sung-jae. She sees him as this beautiful, like happy-go-lucky, emotionally secured person that makes a lot of people feel very pleased to be around, and they want to continue being around him. So I'm even noticing this little cat just snuggled up right next to this ghost. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Also, on the flip side, though, there's some kind of secretive nature that Joy picks up, or may think about Sung-jae. Maybe she thinks that he is a little bit deceptive with the Seven of Bats, the Seven of Swords coming up here. This is kind of all about um, theft and lies and stealing ideas. So I feel like when Joy thinks of Sung-jae, she thinks of someone who's very emotionally pleasing to be around, but either he may take on other people's ideas as his own, or it could be that a lot of other people have taken some of Sung-jae's ideas and have stolen his ideas. Either way, there's some kind of weird, cloudy energy going on here where Joy does think Sung-jae is very pleasing emotionally, but maybe mentally there's some kind of like weird skewed judgment that makes Joy feel a little bit uneasy. Maybe she doesn't know how much she can trust Sung-jae with her ideas. There's something going on here where there's kind of like an uneasiness mentally, where maybe Sung-jae has a hard time trusting people because he has been lied to, people have stolen from him, or maybe other people just don't really know how where to trust Sung-jae whenever they talk about their ideas, because maybe Sung-jae will talk about someone else's ideas and give himself credit or take the credit for himself. Something like that. I don't know. Let me know if you know anything about Sungjae, if maybe he has had ideas or projects, thoughts stolen from him, or if maybe on the flip side, he has been known to kind of take other people's ideas and take credit for their work. Oh, I don't know. Y'all know I like to go into these videos without knowing about these people. That way I can go into these videos without any kind of bias. So let me know. But let's go on with Sungjae's thoughts about Joy. We got the hermit here. So when Sungjae thinks of Joy, he thinks of someone who's just so intelligent. She's just so cerebral in the way that she thinks. She's just very innovative. The hermit is ruled by Virgo, which, Virgos in Western zodiac can be a little bit of perfectionists, but that perfectionist quality, when it's channeled for something good, can be so innovative and it can be so creative. So Sungjae, when he thinks of Joy, he thinks of someone who just maybe is a little bit of a hermit. She stays indoors, she keeps to herself a lot, but she's always creative. She's always thinking of new things. She's always giving advice. She's always giving sage wisdom. Whoa. So, because she's very wise and she's very innovative and she keeps to herself, Sungjae also realizes that Joy doesn't really need to act upon things. The Ace of Bats came in reverse. Normally, the Ace of Bats is all about being forceful in your thoughts, with your words, with your actions, being dynamic. But this card came in reverse. And so sometimes this card can represent laziness to me. But yo, thank you, Jesus Christ. I just saw 1, 2, 3, 4 while I was recording, and I just had to give a shout out. I've been seeing a lot of angel numbers. But yeah, so the Ace of Bats normally in reverse to me can signify a little bit of laziness, but I'm not really seeing that, especially paired with the Hermit. I think that maybe Sungjae, when he thinks of Joy, he thinks of someone who's just so creative and thought provoking and innovative that things just kind of come to her. She doesn't really need to react or act upon things or create a lot of dynamic action to stimulate change. I think change and fortune just kind of comes to her because she keeps to herself, or she's always creating, she's always brainstorming, she's always exchanging ideas or exchanging advice with other people. So wow, that's beautiful. So it makes sense maybe why there's a little bit of weariness from Joy about trusting Sungjae with her thoughts, with her ideas, because it does seem that Sungjae seems or views Joy as someone who's very innovative. That's she's a trendsetter is just kind of what I'm seeing. Yeah, so let's finish off this beautiful video with some unwarranted advice. Y'all know I like to disclose the tea, whatever is going on, whatever I'm seeing. But ultimately, we want to better ourselves. We want to find solutions. We want to try and level up and raise our vibration. So here we're going to give some unwarranted ducky advice for Sungjae and Joy. We're going to draw one tarot and one oracle. We got the Four of Wands. Whoa. This card talks about it could be related to prosperity and marriage. Whoa. Not saying I'm gonna advise them to get married, y'all. Don't get crazy on me. Don't be like, yo, this one guy from Tarot Celebrities said Sung-jae and Joy should get married. No, that's not what I'm saying, y'all. Don't get crazy. Okay. We got 52. Stay faithful. 5 plus 2 equals 7, which is a very, it's all about, staying faithful, staying um optimistic towards your goals. Keep on moving forward. Keep on moving forward towards your goals with faith, is what I'm seeing. Keep staying grounded. The Four of Wands is all about grounding yourself so you could be prosperous. Um, so it's funny, the Suit of Wands is all about our ambitions and our goals. And this card is literally saying keep moving forward, okay? Have faith, keep moving forward, have faith in your goals, have faith in your dreams and and what you want to pursue, and things will keep on going well for these two beautiful people. Yes. Okay. So that's kind of what I'm seeing is like keep on moving forward, keep on having faith that what you've been working towards is going to keep on coming to fruition. I don't see that romantically there's a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? There's a lot of capabilities, I guess, or for love with these two and together or in their own respective lives. And I think it's just because there's a lot of things that they want to accomplish right now. So I'm not really seeing anything regarding love, but I'm seeing that they are very determined to continue moving forward in pursuing their goals and their ambitions. And that's their advice is continue moving forward, continue being faithful and devoted, whether you're religious or not, keep on having faith in the universe, keep on having faith in God, um, regarding what you want to accomplish. Keep on moving forward and things will go well for both of these two, but I'm not really seeing anything else. So, wow, let me know what you thought of this reading. Very easy advice for these two. I just think they're focused on their career and that's what's they're being asked to do is continue building a strong foundation, a strong career related foundation. That way they can keep on moving forward, propelling forward, and that way they'll gain enough finances and funds that, they can optimistically and faithfully rest knowing that they've worked hard and that they got money in the bank and that they can start resting easier later on down the road. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here for them is keep on working towards their goals, their career, and keep on making good decisions, staying determined and focusing on their destiny. Keep on staying grounded in their faith if they are if they have a strong faith or religion. If not, that's okay, um but yeah, that's it for this reading. Let me know what you thought of this video. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button. It makes me so happy and motivated seeing that number go up. I got TikTok now and I'm trying to post little YouTube shorts on here from different videos. So thank you all so much for supporting. If you, what else am I trying to say? Wait. Yeah, thank you so much for supporting and for requesting. Keep on sending requests. Of course, I can't guarantee that I'll be able to get to everyone's requested readings and videos, but you know, it keeps me motivated as well, knowing that there's people that still want me to do these videos. And remember to take care of yourselves mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, sexually, and financially. Love and respect yourselves as best. Wait, love and respect yourselves and others as best as you can. And as always, stay hydrated, which is what I'm going to do because I'm having a hard time saying what I normally say on my outro. So thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see y'all on the next video. Bye.